Fuck, it's cool, cuz. Cheap. Freeze it, bro. 10 degrees out this bitch. This shit is ridiculous, man. Alright, shalom, shalom. I want to give all praises out and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem, Kakadash. Double honor to the light elders of Israel. Peace, salutations, and accolades which is spread throughout the four corners of the planet. Shalom to the elect man, woman, and child. All right. And pretty much, hey man, America is finished, man. Okay. The financial collapse, right, is happening as I speak. Okay. They were saying markets down. All right, silver and gold is at an all-time high. Okay, and these are all right, precursors of what's to come. All right. Okay, because hey, the dollar is about to go the way of the dodo bird. Okay, and what they're about to come out with, okay, is a digital prison, okay, for you Babylonians, okay, in a form of, okay, ICBM, no, what is it called? Digital currency. What is it called? Digital currency, and the RFID chip, the RFID microchip, which is going to cause all people to be implanted. Okay, this is Zephaniah 1:10. It says, "And it shall come to pass, and in that day, saith the Lord, that there shall be the noise of a cry from the fish gate, and a howling from the second, and a great crashing from the hills." Right, and that's symbolic for the stock market crash. All right, the economy, all right, crashing. All right, matter of fact, let me get this. All right. Right, because America is in debt. Okay, I think it's at this point, I think it's like 36 trillion. 36 trillion in debt. Hey, shalom to the brother Yawanathan Bakar. Shalom a lot. Right, I think America like 36 trillion in debt, which that's something that you can never, okay, recover from. All right, so like a like somebody that's losing a game, okay, and they don't want to lose, what they do, hey, they snatch out the plug. Hey, when I was little, that's what we used to do when we was playing the game. We might be playing Madden, all right, okay, NBA, the basketball game or whatever. Hey, and we was losing, we were getting blown out to the point it was no way we could recover. Hey, we would cheat and pull out the plug. Okay, and that's essentially what this devil is about to do. He's about to pull the plug, okay, on this financial system, all right, via the dollar, all right, the fiat currency. Because there's no way that America could ever recover from 36 trillion. This is why this devil is, trying to take over these lands, okay, like we just seen with Venezuela, okay, Iceland, things of that nature. Why? Because, hey, desperate times calls for desperate measures. Okay, and when you're facing, okay, what they would call the inevitable, okay, which is the inevitable, which is your empire falling. Okay, you're going to do whatever it takes to keep it in play. Okay, and that's what we're seeing. Okay, with all these moves, okay, these devils are making all around the world. All right, it's a desperate plea to keep themselves in the game. All right, but it's not going to work. Okay, this is Habakkuk 2:6. Should not all these take up a parable against him and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. How long? It says, and to him that ladeth himself with thick clay. Right. Hey, that thick clay, all right, goes into a debt. Okay, Abatya. Okay. And America is in a whole lot of thick clay. Right, they're in a whole lot of debt. Okay, nobody wants to buy America debt because why? It's essentially not worth it. So let me hit that again. Should not all these take up a parable against him and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his? Right. All right, as though he's going to countries, he's trying to rob them. He trying to steal their oil. He's trying to steal their resources. Hey, but the Lord said, woe to you. Woe to you that increaseth that which is not yours. Because all these things are going to come back, all right, to bite, okay, these devils in the ass by way of a short, okay, destruction, all right, by way of thermonuclear missiles. All right. Hey, you even got American allies, all right, England, all right, pretty much, calling out America, all right, distancing themselves. So we see what, hey, this devil is desperate. It says, should not all these take up a parable against him and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his? How long? It said, and to him that ladeth himself with thick clay. Right. So this devil, okay, is that thick clay is that. Matter of fact, let me get this. That thick clay is that. All right. All right. Let me get this. This is Ecclesiasticus 21 and 21 and 8. it say, he that buildeth his house with other men's money is like one that gathereth himself stones for the tomb of his burial, right? And that's what America has been living off, all right, for the last what, since the when they essentially took America off the gold standard, all right, start printing up money, all right, start, handing credit to everybody. Right? It was all designed to fall. Okay, and now we're at the time where it's falling. It was all designed to come to an end. Okay? America, it's on record where they say, oh shit, Salaki. Where they say what America is was an experiment. All right. Shalom to the brother Andrew Badilla. From the brother Yawana Don. Revelations 18:1. It says, and the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man it says buyeth their merchandise anymore. 2nd Esdras 16:2. Behold, riches shall be so good cheap upon the earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. Right? And really, hey, the days of things being cheap, all right, that this prophecy, all right, is just about over with. All right, because hey, everything is inflated. All right, and soon, all right, it's going to go into hyperinflation. All right, and that's when, and I perceive, all right, it's going to happen pretty much this spring, man. All right, where the dollar is going to go belly up. Hey, hyperinflation is going to kick in. Hey, and that's when we're going to see blood running in the streets. Out of one Ratazah. Right, but let me hit this again. Ecclesiastes 21:8. He that buildeth his house with other men's money is like one that gathereth himself stones for the tomb of his burial. Right. So, hey man, and that's ultimately what America has done. Okay, by way of its credit system. Okay, by way of its continue to print money. Okay, they're essentially what they've written their own death note. Okay, with these things. Okay, and now we hear where what they say the proverbial chickens are coming home to roost. Okay, and once this thing get to going, guess what? It's not going to stop. Right. Let me get this. All right. I was going to go out today, but it's super cold out here. Like these winters here in Philly, man, for the last couple of years, man, they've been brutal. I mean, brutal, man. I come up in Philly all my life. And these winters, we ain't been getting much snow, but the temperature, all right, that how cold it get, man, it's been brutal, man. Like I never really experienced this type of cold before, man. It's like a different type of cold too, man. Let me get this. 2nd Esdras 6:22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and the 4 storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. Right. So we watching what the sown places become unsown, man. All right, this is why, Trump, hey, they cutting all these programs. All right, well, all these programs that was once pretty much set in stone, all right, are for lack of a better word, a guarantee. All right, now what? That it's, hey man, hey, not so much. All right, because what this place is dying. Okay, this place is dying, man. Hey, and before the Lord destroys this place, with thermonuclear missiles, hey, America is going pretty much die the death of 1,000 cuts. Hey, the Lord is not going to let this place off the proverbial hook that easy, man. Okay, it's not going to be a quick death. All right, the nukes just come and just clear everything out. No, hey, when the nukes come, man, these people are essentially going to be happy. All right, the people that's dying, hey man, they're going to know it's the end. But God, at the end of the day, they're going to accept their fate. Hey man, they're going to be happy that this place is done and over with, man. It says, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the four storehouses shall be suddenly found empty, right? And that's what we at. That's the time that we're in, where the sown places are becoming unsown. All right, and soon, all right, you're going to find what when you go into your supermarket. Okay, if there any food in, if there is food in there, it's going to be astronomically high. All right, what did it say? A day's wages, right? So this is the time that we in. And like I say, right now, let me see something. I might not be able to even grab it. Damn. Let me see. And right now, shit, bro. Damn, I might not be able to grab it. Hold on, bear with me. Damn, I sent it. Oh, man. Nope, I don't got it. It's all good. But let me see something real quick. I can, Salaki. I know where I sent it. Yeah, I sent it to the, let me see. So, here we go. Okay, I got it. This is, I hope I can get it pop up. Oh, shit, bro. So it says, just in, Peter Schiff says a U.S. financial crisis worse than 2008 is coming this year. So there you go, man. Okay. Let's do a little research on this guy, who this guy is. Peter Schiff. All right. Quite sure he's a professional. Who is Peter Schiff? American. Okay, he's a stockbroker. Peter David Schiff is an American stockbroker, financial commentator, and a radio personality. Okay, so he's an insider. All right, and he's saying what that what happened in 2008. All right, what's about to happen is going to pretty much make 2008 look like a walk in the park, man. Hey, and these people have no clue of what's going on, man. These people have no clue. It's Isaiah 19:3. The spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols and to the charmers and to them that have familiar spirits and to the wizards, right? Because these people are gonna be looking for answers. All right, so you're going these fortune tellers, all right, these tarot card readers, people are going to want to know what pretty much what their future intel. All right, it says they're gonna be trying to go to church to get the Lord, to get the pastor to so like that slip of the tongue, to get the pastor to bestow a blessing on them. All right, so sow a seed so they could, so they could be told sweet things. Hey, but hey, man, the only people that's going to, and I said this in 2025, man, the only people that's going to prosper, all right, from here on out is the elect. Isaiah 19:4. And the Egyptian will I give over into the hands of a cruel lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, saith Adonai, the Lord of hosts, right? And that's Donald Trump. And the waters shall fall. Let me see. And the waters shall fall. It says, the sea and the river shall be wasted and dried up. Isaiah 19:6. And they shall turn the river. Let me see. Gotta clean my phone, man. It says, it should turn the river far away, and the brooks of the fences shall be, should be empty and dried up. The reeds and flags shall wither. Isaiah 19:7. The paper reed by the brooks, by the mouth of the brooks, and everything sown by the brooks shall wither. It says, shall wither, be driven away, and be no more. Right, and that's symbolic for this place dying, man. Hey, because when something dies, what? It withers up, it dries up. All right, if a cat die, okay, it dries up. It withers away. Hey, if a person die, what? They dry up, they wither away. All right, that's what we're seeing with America. This place is drying up, it's withering away. All right, like I said, hey, these Babylonians, hey, they're not ready for what's coming, because what's coming is a loss of your retirement, a loss of your pension, all right, your 401ks, okay, your investments that you made, that your retirement, man. Hey, man, these people are gonna fucking lose it, bro. When this crack, because really, it's about it's with this crash. What is going to be a transfer of wealth? All right, and really, it started in 2020 with the whole scandemic, man. That was a money grab, man, along with other things, right? Let me get this. Right? It says Nahum 3:1. Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not. Right? The bloody city is America, man. Woe to the bloody city is all full of lies and robbery, man. All right. That's why the dude, what's that old devil name? Carl Schwab, man. He said you're gonna earn nothing. You're gonna own nothing and be happy. All right, because this devil, what he's essentially he's trying to get out of that debt. He's trying to reestablish himself as a king, right? He's trying to let me get this. Right? Let me see. Right? Salaki. I got so many precepts going through my head, man. Salaki, bear with me. This is James 5:1. It says, "Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you." Right? Because although he's doing all these things to try to, for lack of a better word, to rebrand himself, it's all going to come to naught. Okay, what's that? Psalms 2:1 from the top. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine the vain thing? Roughly paraphrasing, right? Although this devil was doing all these things, what he's going to lose. It says, "Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. Your riches and it says are corrupted, and your garments are moth eaten." Right? These devils, what they got old money, man. Like you ever hear that saying? Hey, these devils got old money, man. All right, these devils got old money, man, from back during the Crusades, man. These devils got money in vaults, okay, that come from back during the Crusades, man. It says, "Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you." It says, "It shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Ye have heaped treasures together for the last days. Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which of you kept back by fraud, cry out." It says, "Crieth, and the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of an Adawan of Sabaoth." Right. So, and you got the men, okay, crying and sighing for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And then what? You got men, all right, that in general that's just crying and sighing for usury, fucking, it said what you 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 rake in what it say. You pull in little. You bring basically you putting money with in a bag with holes in it. All right, here in America, you could never have enough. You always need more, man. Hey, and that's not by coincidence. That's to keep you on this hamster wheel, to keep you on the slave to keep you on the slave boat, man. Okay, on the slave ship. But hey, the Lord about to sink this bitch, man. It says, it says, behold, the hire of laborers who have reaped down your fields, which of you kept back by fraud, crieth, and the cries of them which have reaped into the ears of an Adawan of Sabaoth, right? The Lord of armies. All right, the Lord is hearing the cries of the elect first and foremost, man. All right, and the Lord is about to what? The Lord is about to destroy this fucking place. It says, ye have lived in pleasure on the earth and been wanton. Ye have nourished your hearts as in the days of slaughter, right? Hey, because hey, that's why the Lord said what? That your riches should be a witness against you. Hey, because when you look at how rich these devils is, a motherfucker worth 200, 300 billion. Hey man, you killed you got a lot of blood on your hands, man. The fact that you worth 200 billion, 300 billion. Hey, a motherfucker was saying, I was watching this thing, and the motherfuckers was saying that if I started counting from one today and counting to a billion, I would die before I could actually count to a billion. But I'm like verbally count. You would die before you could count to a billion, man. That's how long it would take you. So how much more somebody that's worth 300 billion, man? You have done all manner of wickedness. Hey, and that's gonna be a witness against you when the Lord returns. All right. That's why I said it is easier for basically what it says, basically a rich man is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than the rich man to get into a heaven. Why? Because the rich man he had to do all manner of wickedness to get what he got on his side, man. The Job 9:24, the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. So for you to be worth 200 billion, 300 billion, bro, you got a lot of you got a lot of blood on your hands. You've done a lot of wickedness. It says, ye have lived in pleasure on earth and been wanton. Ye have nourished your heart as in the days of slaughter, right? It says, ye have condemned and killed the just, and he doth not resist you. It says, be patient therefore, brother, unto the coming of an Adawan. Behold, the husbandman waited for the precious fruit of the earth and have long patience for it until he receive the early and latter rain. Right. So the Lord is definitely going to do something about this. All right. This devil not going to go. This devil is not. I think that's Job, the 20th chapter. All right. This devil is not going to fulfill his belly. He's not going to succeed in doing the biggest wealth grab on the planet, man. All right. And when I say he's trying to take all the resources, and then he's coming for you people bodies, you people literal bodies by way of this RFID chip. Hey, that's why this devil is, the Lord compared this devil likened unto hell, man, because hey man, you can put as many dead bodies in the ground and guess what? It'll still take more. Hey, this devil can never be satisfied. All right, but guess what, man? Better is the end of the thing than the beginning, man. All right, the Lord is about to snatch this devil right off the throne, all right, and put him in chains. All right, let me get this. right? Shalom to the brother Malak. Shalom Malak. Yahweh Shem Shabbat to y'all. Right? This is Psalm 73. This is Psalm 73 and 5. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Therefore, pride compasseth them about as a chain, violence covereth them as a garment. Right? So that's talking about Esau Edom. All right, he hasn't paid for all the things that he does. So what? He's pumped up with pride, man. All right, but the Lord is coming to pop that proverbial balloon, man. All right, the Lord is coming to let all that air out of Esau's chest. All right, with these nukes and when the Lord cracked those clouds. All right, it says, their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than heart could wish. Right, these devils got everything, man. Right, but they're not good with that, man. Like 08, man. Like he said, they going to collapse this economy. This shit about to go belly up, and then what? The elite is going to come in, all right, and buy everything up for pennies on the dollar, man. Once again, what the biggest wealth grab known in mankind is about to take place, because he's not just coming for you people, you people wealth, you people money, your monetary. Well, if he's coming for your bodies, he wants you chipped up, your kids chipped up, your dog chipped up, the cat chipped up. All right, the bird that's flying over your house, he want that chipped up. Right? It says they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily, right? Like the guy that I forget his name, something Cruz. The guy that made Trading Places the producer ball. And he was talking about how he was talking to the Rothschild, and the Rothschild told him, hey, you know, we want everybody chipped up. And he was telling him, like, look, when we came out with feminism, that was all really a psyop, okay, to get women in the work field so we can get taxes not just from men, but also women, man. All right, and now you got what? You got the state raising your kids. See, this double crafty. All right, he got all the resources, he got all the money. Like, Aaron Russo, that was his name, Aaron Russo. He was turning, bro, you got everything. Why you want to chip people? He said, listen, man, why you care? The Rothschild telling, why you care about these people, man? And, you know, they just what they call us goyim, cattle, man. Right? Hey, that's speaking wickedly concerning oppression. Here it is, you got everything, but that's not good enough. He want to put a chip on. He want to know what you thinking. He want to know when you bust a nut, man. All right. Yeah, right. Useless eaters, man. Right. Useless eaters, man. That's what the elite think of you people, man. You, all right, really, you tribes, man. Okay, you so-called black Latinos and Native Americans, you're a useless eater, and they felt like that about you decades ago, centuries ago, man. So how much more now when Esau about to implement his AI? Okay, have autonomous driving cars, robots. Hey man, you are definitely expendable. You're definitely obsolete, man. So what? He's going to get rid of you. It says they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily, right? They set their mouths against the heavens, and their tongue walketh through the earth, right? With their laws, okay, their decrees, okay. Therefore, his people return. Salaki, that was it on that. Matter of fact, I keep on going. Therefore, his people return hither, and waters of a full cup are wrung out to them. Right? You devils about to drink that cup. It says, and they say, how doeth Yahweh know? And is there knowledge in the Most High? Right? Because hey, these devils. That's why they've changed everything, man. That's why you got GMO apples. You got GMO, because Esau, in his mind, he think that he can do it better than the Lord, man. He believes that he knows better than Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. It says, behold, these are the ungodly whose prosper in the world, they increase in riches, right? Because ultimately the Lord is fulfilling his oath that he fulfilling his oath that he made with Esau, all right, when he was Isaac. Okay. He blessed Esau, what? The fatness of the earth. All right. He blessed him with the sword. So he's letting this devil, okay, showing you that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, what they're men of their word, man. He's letting this devil play out what his birthright, if you will, his blessing. That his really a consolation prize, man. Well, he's letting him play it out. All right, he pretty much letting him get that nut off, if you will. Part of my vernacular. He's letting him get his shit off. But hey, the Lord is about to okay, abruptly, okay, throw a monkey wrench in this devil's play, man. Okay, it says, Salaki, bear with me. It says, verily I have cleansed my heart in vain and washed my hands in innocency. For all the days long have I been plagued and chastened every morning. If I say I will speak thus, behold, I shall offend against the generation of thy children, right? And that's how we feel, man. All right. We going through hell, man. Meanwhile, this devil, he prospering in all his ways, man. All right, and if you don't know, you can feel slighted, man. All right, but at the end of the day, hey, man, that's why it's beautiful that we have this truth. Right? It says, when I thought to know this, it was too painful for me. Right? When you think about it, like, you don't even want to acknowledge, damn, man, these niggas wicked. Like, look at P. Diddy, man. All right, look at all these wicked ass niggas prospering, man. And here it is, we doing the will of the Lord to the best of our ability. Hey, man, we're poor, man. All right, we checking it, man. We car breakdown, you gotta come out, you gotta shovel your own snow and shit in the cold. You gotta take shit from your boss. All right, you going to a job, you may make it $10, $15 an hour. Motherfucker talking shit to you. Right? It says, when I thought to know this, it was too painful for me until I went into the sanctuary of Yahweh, then understood I therein. Right? Hey, because hey, at the end of this game, hey, you devils lose, man. Hey, that's why the scriptures say, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. Right? Let me get that. Right? So, hey, we ain't tripping. Hey, rejoice and be glad, Esau. Live it up. Have your fun, man. Because Lord knows we're going to have ours. This is Psalm Salaki. This is Lamentation 4:21. Rejoice and be glad. It's cold out, cuz I got my heat on 81. I barely feel it. I had to turn it up a little bit. Lamentation 4:21. It says, Shalom to the brother Judah Aki. Shalom a lot. It says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. Right. So hey, the Lord said, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. Why? Because you're about to drink that cup times 2. You know? Hey, man, it's going to be but as we stand right now, what this place is going down, man. All right, like I say, man, the stock market is down, it's crashing, the dollar is crashing. All right, and these people are clueless. Hey, once again, hey, it's going to be like in 2008, man. Hey, when people woke up, they lost all their life savings. Hey, my wife, she took a hit on her 401k, man. And in 08, man. They hit her, man. They essentially took all her dough, man. Hey, guess what? They're about to run it back. But guess what? This time, it's not just going to be here in America. This is going to be a global financial meltdown, man. It's not because the dollar is attached to everything, man. All right, the dollar is, even though the dollar is weakening, it's still got power. All right. The dollar is essentially attached to every currency on the planet. This is why you see BRICS and all that. They're trying to set themselves up to hedge against the dollar. So when this thing go down, which is inevitable, when it do go down, guess what? They're not going to take that big of a hit. But here in America, hey, that shit gonna be feeling like you falling. That shit gonna feel like a fall from Mount Everest, man. Matter of fact, let me get this. That's why I said the Lord put these devils in slippery places, man. Like I said, I was gonna go out. I said, you know what, man? Because yesterday when I was at the altar, I was trying to get out earlier. I said I was going to try to come out earlier while the sun was up. Oh, shit. That's the spirit. Back at Psalm 73:16. When I thought to know this, it was too painful for me. Until I went into the sanctuary of Yahweh, then I understood that end, right? So now, even though these devils prospering, guess what? We understand that what? that at the end of this, you devils go into captivity. All right, you lose everything that you tried to take. All right, you lose everything you tried to take, or everything you stole. All right, and you lose even yourselves because you're going to go into you're going to be a possession. All right. It says, until I went into the sanctuary of Yahweh, then understood I therein. Right, so we understand therein. Surely thou didst set them in slippery places. Thou castest them down into destruction. Right, so this devil on a slippery slope, man. You know, the Lord pretty much sent you to the top of a pyramid, and at the top of the pyramid, you got is ice, man. All right, and you at the tippy top of it, and it's iced over. The pyramid iced over, man. Hey, you are bound to fall. It says, how are they brought into desolation, as in a moment they are utterly consumed with terror, right? As a dream, when one awakens, so, O Lord, when thou awakest, thou shalt despise their image, right? Right? So, yeah, man, it's going, hey, man, these devils about to take the biggest L, but they, in their mind, they're about to come up. Okay, they're about to come up. All right. All right. It says, let me see, I think that was it on that. So the Lord got this devil set in a slippery place, man. All right. Let me see. Shalom to the brother Sagala. Shalom a lot. Yeah, but see, I was shot. Barakadah to you and your household a lot. So yeah, man, this place is through. This devil is through. This America is through. All right, and right now, hey, the famine of the word could come any day now, man. This is the time that we're in. We in a time where this thing is no longer tarrying. Famine of the word could come literally any day now. Okay, we don't know how it might come, but this is how close all the prophecies that's left. All right, this is how close they are to manifesting themselves. So that would mean what? The famine of the word has to be right around the corner. Now, once the famine of the word hit, then that mean what? The Jacob's trouble has really already started. So the famine of the word has to be about to hit. Jacob's trouble is going to ramp up to a unprecedented type of situation. All right, and that dollar is could collapse any day. Look, anything. Look, man. Everything is pretty much right there, man. Any day, any second, any minute, this thing could pop off and we can be pretty much out of here. Man, hey, me personally, I believe the Lord gonna come back in the summertime. Just through the spirit. I don't think the Lord coming back in the dead of winter. I believe the Lord coming back in the summertime. Whenever he do come back. I think it's gonna be summertime, a hot day, you know. And the Lord gonna crack those clouds, man. We could be up out of here, man. Hey, and 2026 could very well be that year. And that's not wishful thinking, man. This is probable. This could actually happen within a couple months, man. I'm talking about literally 2026, man. You got these doubles talking about anti-Semitism, and they cracking. That's their first priority, to crack down on anti-Semitism. So, hey, man, we here. We here, man. Okay, and we know what's coming. We understand what's going. We understand what's about to happen. All right, though he about to crash the market. All right, this is why Trump got all these troops out here, man. That's not by coincidence. Because something major is about to happen that's going to change the course of everything. It's going to be bigger than that. Hey, a mushroom cloud might pop up over a city somewhere, man. Something is going to happen in the world where it's going to change the trajectory of everything. Where the chip, all that is going to speed everything up astronomically, man. Whereas though it's going to be like, okay, look, it's going to be like no, what they call it, no bars, no hold bars. Yeah, no hold bars. It's going to be like that. No, look, you can't fly unless you chip. You can't bank unless you chip. You can't work. It's gonna be like literally like on short notice, like whereas though you got to make the decision right now. I wouldn't be surprised if they had chipping stations at the airport. Oh yeah, you could get chipped right now. You can get on your flight, but you got to get chipped. They gonna do it like that. The emergency happened, all flights grounded. The next day, the stock market, like it's probably gonna be something like not just one big thing, but like 2 or 3 big ass things happen at the same time, and it's gonna be like look, this is what it is. All nations gonna come on TV. They leaders gonna come on TV. They're gonna say, this is what got to get done. We move into this system. Is imperative that we do it. It's the only way that they're gonna tell you people that your 401ks, if or the way you keep such and such, time is of the essence. You got to do it. You got to do it now. Hey, the fucking the whole CV-19 thing was a trial run of the chip, man. That was a trial run of the chip. So that, I believe that's what they're going to do through the spirit, man. They're going to say, listen, like I said, a fucking nuke might go off in 2 different places. The dollar might, it might have it to where it's on some shit like this. The dollar crash, the stock market crash, the financial market crash all around the world. 2 nukes go off, one maybe over in Ukraine, another one over in Israel, some fucking where, maybe, and one in America, right? We under attack. They might hit the lights where black the whole shit out, and then say, look, man, this is what we got to do. You know what I mean? It's too much going on. Everybody got to get chipped. We got to know who everybody is. It's too much going on. Wooty whoop, and then they just going to push it, and they're not going to have any, because over there in England they was protesting the fact that they had to get the digital ID. So the government they said they walked it back. Like, okay, you don't have to get the digital ID to work. But once again, see, these devils know how the human mind works. First they introduce it to you, and then people get riled up and they go hard. And then they fall back, and then they come back again and reintroduce it to you. But then you burnt out, man. You mentally burnt out. to put up that same fight you had, or that same vigor of a fight that you had when they first, you know what I'm saying? When they first came out and introduced you, like, man, what the fuck, bro? But this time when they come back out, they ain't gonna budge, because there's going to be a multiple events that's going to take place to where as though it's going to look like, man, look, man, fuck it, you don't got to work there. We don't give a fuck, because that's how detrimental they going to make it. I'm telling you, man, I believe that through the spirit. From the brother Iwanathan, he lighting it up. It said Revelation 14:9, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of our outer wine, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. It says, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Right? Meaning what? You people going to get burnt up with those ICBM missiles in America. Revelation 14:11. And the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night. It says, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receive the mark of his name. Right, and that's that RFID chip. Hey, and I said this, and I'll say it again, man. When this thing, see, things are about to go astronomically fast, man. This is not going to be long and drawn out like some brothers may believe, man. That's why the Lord compared, all right, the prophecies to a birth pains, man. Because, yeah, at first when I got 5 kids, man. Okay, Salaki, I got 6 kids, right? I got 6 kids, man. All right, and I've been there for my kids, seen them be born. And at first, when the mom is, she's giving contractions, right? She's having contractions. It's like, man, it's like you be at the hospital all fucking night, man. Right? You be tired, you fall asleep, wake up, fall asleep again, wake up. Like, basically, man, it's like, it feel like it's terrier, man. But once that baby hit, I believe it's 10 centimeters, man. Once that baby reached 10 centimeters, hey, everything go like that. Everything happened fast, man. It's like once the baby hit 10 centimeters, then you start pushing. Then that's when the mom, every time she get a contraction, she push. And guess what? It all is all over in a matter of just minutes. So likewise, hey, that's how this thing gonna play out, man. All right, once it get to a certain point, everything is gonna happen rapidly. It's gonna happen fast. It's gonna happen fast, man. It's not gonna be a long, drawn out thing where we, the chip out and we hear a whole year while the chip out, trying to maneuver around the chip, and we ask the motherfuckers to go into the store for us to get some food, and the Lord not gonna do that. Soon as this devil make the chip, soon as he implement the chip and make it mandatory, that's all we need. Soon as he make the chip mandatory, man, and I'm gonna say, man, maybe a week, man. Maybe a week. Maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks. But because I'm gonna tell you how he's gonna do it. I'm gonna tell you how the devil going to do it through the spirit. He's going to make it mandatory, right? But the Lord is going to allow for a loophole for his men. All right, his men, the elect men, he's going to allow a loophole for brothers to keep on working and keep on being able to provide for their family, to where as though it's going to be like with the CV-19 thing, how brothers was able to, the Lord left open a loophole by way of the religious exemption, right? So what this devil going to do is he going to make it mandatory, but then he's going to have it to where as though he going to give you an exemption, all right, and then put a deadline on the exemption, like, okay, you don't have to get it right now, but you got to get it within, okay, let's say 30 days of us accepting your exemption. We'll accept your exemption, but you got 30 days to make the decision whether you're going to get it or whether you're going to quit your job. And they'll probably accept your exemption for that 30 days. And brothers will keep on working. And then you'll have all these regular Babylonians, they just going to run out and take it. But within that 30 days, hey man, we essentially know the Lord coming back. Because the Lord not going to have us out here begging for bread from these low lives, man. The Lord not going to have us starving our kids, starving we out in the street in the cold, or, begging for food. No, the Lord going to end this shit, man. So, yeah, brothers, when this thing finally go down, hey, it's not going to be long and drawn out. Because, hey, in these bodies, man, you thinking of the worst, man. You like, man, how long we going to have to, be in this world and try to live when, we thinking the Lord going to be taking this time. Nah, man, the Lord going to end this shit quick. It's going to be fast. All we need is this devil is to implement it, make it mandatory, and essentially, man, it'll be weeks before we about to get up out this hell, man. And guess what? All that could come within a fucking days from now, weeks from now, man. Real rap, man. We could literally be up out of here, man, this summer. Within 6 months, man. 5-6 months. 7. Hey, that'd be super spiritual. The Lord come and get us during the 7th month of this double New Year. Cause it's January, so you got January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Let's say the Lord come and get us around, June, July, man, maybe August. That'd be your pie, man. So yeah, man, hey man, we watching it. The financial collapse is happening right now, as I speak. This place is finished. Hey, what I say? Hey, brace for impact, man. So I'm gonna end there. I'm gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, the water for you brothers that do out the precepts. I don't want to watch his eye. This was exhorting, edifying, and comforting. Hey, brothers. Hey, man. Hey, bro. I'm gonna say this, hey, brothers. Our salvation is nearer than what we believe, man. When the Lord say that, the Lord actually mean that. Our salvation is nearer than what we believe. Matter of fact, I'm gonna end with that. Our salvation is nearer than what we believe, man. Truly. And guess what? Through the Spirit, we believe it's close. So we believe it's close. So how much more really is it close? The Lord working. I'm going to get both of them. This is Romans 13:11, and that knowing the time, that now it's time to wake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than we believe, right? So our salvation is nearer than we believe, man. All right? I'm going to get both of them. We about to receive everything, brothers. It says Luke 21:28. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up. What things? The prophecies. When the prophecies come to pass, hey, we ought to be looking up. All right, and that's twofold, not just looking towards the heaven, but also being in good spirit, man. Lifting up our heads in hope. All right, lifting up our heads in prayer, man. All right, being in good spirits. All right. All right, being on fire for Yahweh Shem Yahushai. It said Luke 21:28. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. All right. It says, and he spake to them a parable, behold, the fig tree and all the trees. When they now shoot forth, ye see and know of your own selves that summer is now nigh at hand, right? And that's the spirit. Because I was just saying, I believe that the Lord is coming back to get us in the summertime, man. I believe it's going to be summertime here in Babylon when the Lord returns, right? It says, when they now shoot forth, ye see and know of your own selves that summer is now nigh at hand, right? So when you see the trees, all right, budding, what you know that what summer is nigh at hand, that summer is around the corner. So likewise, when ye see these things come to pass, what the prophecies come to pass, know ye that the kingdom of Yahweh is nigh at hand. Woo! Woo! Really, I say unto you, this generation shall not pass away till all be fulfilled. So, hey, we hear the Lord got us on the scene to see his coming, all right, to see the destruction of our enemies, all right, and to see the ushering in the kingdom of heaven. Hey, and it's a beautiful sight to behold. All right. I think that's it on that. Let me see what the brother got. Luke 21:28. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your head, for your redemption draweth nigh, right? Romans 13:11. That knowing the time, that now is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than we believe. Hey, the Lord had it come out twice, man. Why? Because we're actually about to be delivered, man. This thing is close. This thing is about to kick off. We about to be delivered, man. Adawan Ratazah. We're about to receive everything. Brothers about to go into godhood, man. Immortality. I was thinking, man, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna be the brother in the kingdom. Just laying on my bed, you know, just like in all, like, you know, I'm laying at the bottom of my bed. Like, I'm imagining myself like laying at the bottom of my bed, right? Hanging halfway on the bed, halfway off the bed, and just like, you know, just breathing, just exhaling. You know, just exhaling, man. Because in this place, man, you always feel like you holding your breath, man. In the kingdom, man, we're going to breathe, man. We're going to exhale. You know, it's going to be beautiful, man. We about to enter into that rest, brothers. So with that, I'm going to end. Shalom.